Hi folks, Miss Pratt here. Just going over a quick demo of how to use Electude. So up at the top here, that's the oncentennial.electude.com. That's our login page for Electude for our college. So what you want to do is put in your username and your password and hit the OK button. So down on the left-hand side is all the groups or courses that you would be into. So typically they will be related to the section number that you are in. So if you were in 201, 203, 204, things like that, that is what you would be finding. So similar to up at the top here, that was 19 Fall, Year 1, Section 203. Those would be all the courses that are listed inside there. After that point, what you'd be looking for is clicking on a module. So for this one exactly, we're looking at an MPPS 101. So I clicked that and clicked on the group that's inside there. On the right-hand side here is the assignments or modules that are assigned to you as a student. Typically, a professor would be loading it into the eCentennial shell saying, I would like you to go complete globally harmonized systems basics, for example, or wanting you to do the quiz. They could all be loaded, so be careful which ones you do and at certain points. Some profs will load 20, 25, 30 courses all in one. When you log in, it might be overwhelming, but be aware that that is all the courses or all the modules that are assigned to you for the entire semester. So be sure to be reading your eCentennial shell and knowing what is due during which date. So if you want to go into a module, you're going to click on the module and hit Start Module. So on the left-hand side here, you will find images, diagrams, pictures, and sometimes animations or short videos. On the top part here, kind of the gray-blue area, that is your information. That's, for this one, is talking about introduction. This is the information that you need to answer the questions in the bottom part here. So making sure you're reading all of this will help you answer these questions down here. Some of them are easier than others, so be sure to read them fully before you can continue on. Once you answer a question, on the right-hand side here, an arrow button will appear. It will allow you to go ahead. If I click on the wrong thing, so this one's asking me, what does the abbreviation GHS stand for? So if I just click on a random one, it's going to tell me incorrect, read the text again. This is why it's really important to pay attention to this. As a professor, what I can see is how many times it takes you to answer a question. And if it's a quiz, it could significantly affect your mark. So be sure you read the information before you answer the questions. So if I answer the one correctly, globally harmonized systems, make sure that that is exactly what they're asking for, and I hit check. Now that arrow button appears. Until I answer correctly, you will not have that. Click on the next button. It's asking you, what is GHS? Again, information is all up above here. These little circles here are indicating how many pages of information. So there are, of course, 4 pages of information. The bottom part here is showing you how many questions for each page. When you complete all these questions, the next page will open. I'll have an arrow on the right-hand side over here, and I can hit next. The new set of questions will appear. Once I'm done all the questions, you will have a box down here that's saying you have now completed the lesson. After that point, you can hit go back to the finish line or hit this arrow button here. Hit the arrow button to go back. The quiz is what's also assigned for you for this module, week 3 module. We start it, and again, you're going to go through and answer the questions that are related to the module you just took. Don't take the quiz before you take the lesson. Other things that you can find inside Electude. You'll have content of full curriculum 2020, A or B, doesn't matter which one you were assigned. That allows you to look at all of the courses that are inside Electude, the basic, advanced, or specialist level. So regardless if your professor is assigning them to you, you can use them as your own personal study guides, or if you want to advance your own learning. So I can look at automatic transmission basics, electronics, wheels and tires, anything that is listed inside Electude, I can look through, take the test, take the quizzes, take the modules. So again, it's completely up to you, and you'll have access to all of that as you go through.